welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, as this is going to be the first video of New Year. I haven't filmed anything in quite a while. I only posted like 3 videos and I stopped. Basically because Christmas happened and I got a bit stressed with like Christmas and life. So I thought, wait and then come back and basically not start afresh but try and start again, doing it more consistently from the new year. So that's what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be filming my New Year's resolutions. That's kind of just goals for 2022. I thought this would just be quite a fitting video to start off the new year with. I always set myself goals or New Year's resolutions, whatever you kind of want to call them, when it comes to the new year, as I just feel like it's a really good time to reset and not start again, but like improve on yourself. And I pretty much sometimes stick to them, sometimes don't. But this year I want to make a change in that. Rather than just making a goal, I want to set out a plan of how I'm going to achieve them. I've got 5 goals for 2022 and I just thought I'd share them with you. 1, in case any of you have similar goals and you kind of want to find out how to get to them. 2, for a bit of inspiration to set some goals, because even if you don't believe in New Year's resolutions, setting yourself goals is so important. And 3 is to hold me accountable. So like, because it's out there and like my friends and family are gonna watch this, then if they see me not doing one of these things, they're gonna be like, Kira, come on. A good little tip as well, if you're setting goals, is not to write them down on your phone, not to just keep them in your head. You need to get them down on a physical piece of paper. 1, because your phone, you can delete the note and go, oh, haven't really done that, just delete it. And you forget about it, you don't really go into your notes for any kind of reason. And 2, if they're just in your head, you're just going to forget about them. I've written mine down and already forgotten about my goals. Like I was telling my friend the other day about my goals and I'd forgotten what they were. But luckily I have them written down, that I see them all the time, so I can check back at them and see how I'm doing. I'm writing them personally in my diary, which I've just started using this year, which is going to be in this video a bit more. Yeah, and I just know that I'm going to be coming back to it every day, so I just know that they're there if I need to see them. But anyway, let's on with my goals for 2022. Okay, so my first goal is to improve on my social media, grow my social media, I guess. This is the year I want to give myself kind of like 6 months to a year to really give it my all on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or attempt to try and give it my all as much as like time will allow. Enjoy making videos, enjoy making TikToks, enjoy posting on Instagram content and like creating and everything behind it. I really enjoy it. So I just kind of want to see where it takes me if I actually physically try and grow it and make it go somewhere. So yeah, that's one of my goals. And how I'm going to go about trying to achieve that is, 1, just be consistent. So for my YouTube video, I'm going to try and post a video a week. For Instagram and stuff, I'm kind of just going to leave that as post when I feel like, but I'm going to be quite a bit more active on my stories, as I just think they're fun. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'll leave it down below. And also just try and share it out a bit more on my personal like social medias and stuff. If you guys enjoy the content or see something that like relates to you, then please share it out. That would be like so helpful. For my goal number 2 this year is to be more organised. Now if you literally ask anyone in my family or my friends, I am probably the least organised person ever. Like, I'm terrible at it. I will open your phone messages. I feel like this isn't even about being organised, but this is kind of the type of person I am. I will open phone messages and not reply to them for ages and ages, and then they'll send me another message about something else. I'll be like, and I'll reply to their message. I'm always the one that's late. I'm always the one that's like lastminute.com, stressing, trying to get like birthdays ready, something like that. And I just give myself unnecessary stress when I could easily just kind of like relieve it by just being organised. So the way I'm going about to improve that this year is that I've got a diary. This is what it is. It's blue with stars on it. Says busy making plans for 2022. And on each page it's got the days you can write down, your to-do, like what you're doing that day, whether you're seeing somebody, whatever, you're working, whatever, you can put it there. Then it's got a to-do list and a note section. So basically in the main bit, I've been writing down what I've been working, kind of doing, if I've made any plans with friends, that's all there. And then in the to-do section, I put everything that I needed to do for the day, or aim to get done for the day, and just tick it off, get it done. And because it's physically written down, one, I don't forget it, and two, I kind of get that satisfaction. It's like satisfying, what's the word? Satisfaction? That's not a word, is it? Satisfaction of ticking each thing off. I'm just the type of person that likes a list, so I've got that. So that's also a little bit of motivation to get things done as well. Goal number 3 is probably a bit silly, but quite a big one I think for me, is never go to sleep with your kitchen in a mess. And I will say this now, we're on the 9th of January and I've already gone to bed with my kitchen in a mess like 1 or 2 days, which I know is going to happen. If I set myself the goal of it's never going to happen, then a few days here and there I can deal with. You live out, like live away from home, not with your parents, find yourself always cleaning the kitchen. Like the kitchen is the bane of my life. If I go to bed with a messy kitchen, I then have to wake up the next morning and it's still there. Like I still have to do it. Nobody else is going to clean the kitchen. But in my head, it makes more sense at the time, but it really doesn't, because I hate waking up in the morning and just seeing the state of the kitchen. And then that's the first thing you have to do in the morning, is clean the kitchen, because you can't make breakfast, you can't do anything until the kitchen's tidy. So my goal is just never go to bed with the kitchen in a mess. Goal number 4 is I want to eat better, and not in a way that I kind of want to go on a diet, not like that. I just want to be more aware of what I'm putting into my body. Like I'm so aware of what I'm giving my son. Like he eats so healthy, and I cook for him pretty much, not every night, pretty much every night, or we batch cook, and but everything we cook pretty much. Batch cook or put in the freezer. And all the meals that I make him are meals that I'd enjoy and that are actually really, really healthy. So I'm like, why don't I just eat with him? Cook for both of us and eat with him, and I'll get so much more better nutrients in my body as well. I don't know why I don't, but yeah, that's my goal. What I'm going to do about achieving that is meal plan what I'm going to eat, breakfast, lunch and dinner, because at the minute I only do dinner. I'll do breakfast, lunch and dinner in the week. Like I'm not going to be regimented with it. If I only buy in as well the stuff for those meals, then I can't really have anything else either. So that's kind of my plan. Hopefully that will work. We'll see how that one goes. And the last goal for myself this year is to make myself smaller goals within the year. These are just little things like this month I'm trying to drink more water, and then I'm going to be putting in my diary, like drawing a little water bottle to show that I've drunk more water, or I've drunk enough. So my goal at the minute is 1.5 litres, which I know is still not enough. I was literally not drinking any, like I was barely drinking. So I'm starting that, and then I'll up it, and then like next month I'll set myself another small little goal. So maybe it'd be like read a book every day before I go to bed, and then in my diary I'll draw a little book to show that I've done it. And the reason I'm going to set myself like really small goals every year and every month is just little ways to, brilliant, just little ways to better myself and do take that time out to look after myself, because I feel like one of the most important things that people forget is that when we're looking after people, like little people, like our kids, like our children, if we're not looked after ourselves, like it's so much harder to do. You're so much more like short-tempered. You just don't get into the moment as much because you don't feel like, you feel like you've got so much other things to do, so you don't soak yourself into the moment that much. So my little goals are going to be like little self-care goals to help fill my self-care bottle, basically, so I can help fill my child's little bottle a little bit better, if that makes sense. That is all my goals for 2022. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I haven't rambled too much. If you enjoyed the video, I hope some of you have set yourself goals. If you have, put them in the comment box below, because I just really like to see what everyone's goals they've set themselves. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment, share it out, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.